Ladies and gentlemen, Cincinnati man, we are back. We're going to go ahead and discuss um, Sinners. Um, I'm gonna just give it to you raw. I thought the movie was kind of it was odd. This is a weird ass movie, and it was like it was almost Ryan Coogler was going down some Jordan Peele. It was teetering on that, but they didn't get to it. It wasn't too complicated, but it was just a weird movie. And my friend James saw the trailer and he was like, you know what? I'm a guarantee that you're gonna like it and recommend it. I mean, I did like the movie, and I wouldn't even think about recommending it. I just think that it's just a movie. Um, I've never. I'm trying to think of the last movie that mixed the blues, racism, and vampires all in it at the same time. I don't think I got it. I don't think I got it. I think I I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I didn't see the trailer. I saw a teaser trailer. All I remember, a barn was burning and vampires in it. That's all I remember. You know, it'd be kind of cool if he was like if they were like vampire hunters or something. That would have been interesting. Um, they the singing in it caught me off guard with the vampires. I thought that was very entertaining. I laughed a lot about that. The it was very well choreographed as well when everybody was in harmony and everything. It was just like, what the fuck is going on? The twin brother thing didn't work for me. And Mo be doing kid. He talked like he had something in his mouth. Well, he had golds in his mouth, so I guess I don't know. Like he wasn't opening his mouth all the way. It was weird. And when he there was they were both the brothers was handing each other lighters. You could see the dish. You could see like the digital hand look weird and stuff. Um, Preacher Boy, their cousin Preacher Boy. Man, let me tell you something right now. He he got an old ass voice. His voice was like this. He supposed to be like he looked like he was 15, 16, and he was talking like this to everybody. I ain't that young, lady. And then he ain't shit because he got with a married woman. I was mad about that. I was mad. The married woman clearly looked like almost double his like. I ain't gonna make her that old. Whoa. But she looked old enough to be like, why you talking to this young man? And, oh my goodness. Um, there were some funny moments in it, like the banter back and forth between what's his name? Excuse me. His name is the banter between Delta Slim and everybody. That was funny. Cornbread was funny in parts. It was more just a. It was more like a. The movie was like a social commentary movie, and I just didn't like when he. Is music evil? It okay. I'm confused. Is music evil? Could somebody tell me that? Like because at the end, I'm so confused because music is evil, vampires is evil. The brothers were basically evil. Let's think about it. They were evil. They were the bullies of the town and terrorized everybody. And they came back like, "Hey, we gonna have a juke joint." Everybody was like, "Yay! Don't kill us." Um. Oh, Grace Chow was trash, man. That woman got everybody. The scene when there was like 500. The scene where there was like 500, not 500. There's like 60 vampires coming through. They all should have been dead like that. It didn't make. It was just. I don't know why it felt rushed to get to a point. It was, it was this movie was long and rushed at the same time. And my friend Hunter like, hey man, the review. reviews look good. I'm like, yeah, I saw something that said 100%, but I always tell them like, you can't trust Rotten Tomatoes like that, bro. Why would you first? Why would you trust? That's like trusting first week sales and stuff, man. Like, what if that stuff tank? But anyway, um, his in the end, Preacher Boy's daddy was right. That music will bring you evil. Evil showed up, but then again, who knows? Maybe he wasn't there. Maybe they would have got to his parents. I don't know. So maybe they stayed more alive. And at the end, when the twin talks to the other twin, I ain't trying to remember who was who. And he was like, and I thought he killed him. You find out that he didn't kill him or his girlfriend or his wifey, and they're still evil. That's the thing. When years later you see him and he's like, yeah, your daddy told me never to come after your daddy. Your sorry, your cousin told me never to come after you, boy. And he's like nine. And the kid's like Preacher Boy's like 90 years old, 88. I looked it up, but he guy's 88, and he was like, "Do you ever regret what happened?" He's like, "Oh, I think about it all the time. I could see the sun, I could see my brother. Everybody was alive and all of the stuff." And now but he just goes off into the. They just go off. I'm sorry. This is kind of a um, disjointed review. I apologize, but they killed all the vampires. You find out in the end, like the one twin is alive as a vampire with his girlfriend, and he's been roaming the earth for like almost almost 50 years. And no, 19, no, almost 70 or something like that. Like, wow. 63. I what this proved to me is Ryan Coogler, um, he can do humor. I mean humor. He could do horror. Because the second half was more interesting than the first half. I'll say that. When they really got to it, it got kind of creepy and everything. I like that suspense part. Um, this was like three different movies in one. It was a movie about the vampires. It was a movie about the blues. And then when it did that montage jumping into different um the future and the past, it was showing like I don't it was showing Native Americans dancing, then it was dancing, it was showing uh Chinese person dancing like in ceremonial garb, and then it showed in no, well, it showed like four different nationalities. I was like, "Where's Native American at?" 'Cause I thought I seen them but black people in there. I was confused. Um, and then it showed somebody looked like Bootsy Collins playing the guitar. I was like, it's Bootsy Collins. He's supposed to play the bass. Anyway, um, Cincinnati's own. Uh, and then they had a DJ and they had somebody like sea walking, and I'm like, what is go? It was like a montage of what his power of his Preacher Boy's music can do, but it said it can attract the light in the good. It showed the dark and light side, but we only saw the dark side. It it maybe if it was more connected to that struggle, it would have worked better for me. Um, it's funny. I I didn't like Lovecraft Country, and this is what that reminded me of. This reminded me of a weird ass episode of Lovecraft Country, and or is it County? I don't know, whatever. And it's funny when I thought that as I was watching it, I saw the woman from Lovecraft Country in it, and I was like, she like these crazy ass sci-fi horror shit. Like, hey, more power to you, Scream Queen. I don't know what they say for sci-fi queen. I don't know. Anyway, um, I don't do like ratings or nothing. I just sometimes I'm like I like this one, I didn't like it. I just ain't feeling it. I just ain't feeling it. I watched it and you know they weren't likable. The twins were not likable. They were not likable at all. I don't get it. I don't. They're not cool. Oh, then it had that action scene at the end, like he Rambo or something, and he had the drop. He had the drop on the KKK members, and he was mowing them down. He had a rifle. He was mowing them all down. He gonna get out of his position. I don't know nothing. I only play a little Call of Duty. He get out of his position, gave up his position, and gets shot and dies. I'm like, after he kills everybody, I'm like, that's stupid. But he didn't want to live no more because his brother wasn't around. Bullshit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It got weird when it was like, get out here, boy. We gonna kill some. And I don't know. They said N word, and I can't remember. I think they did. It was just like I just laughed. 'Cause I thought about the white actors are preparing for this. Were they feeling like they had a sense of power when they were doing it? Like, come on, boy, we gonna get you now. And I was just like, I feel uncomfortable with this. um, yeah. So I think this movie is entertaining to laugh at, like unintentionally laughing at. But I don't know. I'll have to watch this with a friend because either they're gonna laugh a lot or they're gonna cut this shit off. I don't know. I ain't even trying to be this way. I like being open. I'm fine with being wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. That's life. Sometimes you're wrong. And I don't no. Wait. Let me say this. Wait, hold up. Let me no. What I'm saying is I'm okay with thinking something's gonna be bad and and I'd be wrong. It's like, okay, it was good. And vice versa. And wait, dang, I almost sound like Terrence Howard in the 50 Cent thing. It's like when I'm wrong, I'm right. Because when I'm right, I'm right. And if I'm wrong, I could have been right. So it's like I'm always right. And I ain't trying to do that. Did I kind of said that right? Anyway, I just gotta hey man, I'm sorry. I know people will disagree with me, and it's okay. But just please you know, please leave a comment and give your thoughts and views on it. Um, Preferably a fully thought out sentence or two, not kind of like no or I disagree, which people will do anyway because I literally just said this so other people will start doing it, but it is what it is. Um, I I'm good. I'm good. Y'all take care. I was disappointed, so it is what it is. I'll see you on the next one. Please like, share, subscribe. Um, I got some shows to watch. I got Power to watch. I got a whole bunch of other stuff to do. So that stuff gonna be coming out soon. So take care. Bye bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to add this. The ending made no sense. The ending made no sense because you the one twin killed the main vampire. All everybody died. Now somebody gonna be like, oh, they only died because they were in pain because they're connected to the head vampire, so they were frozen in their pain and died in the shed in the sun. Maybe that's what they're gonna say. But even it was confusing at the end. That part was confusing, and I'm glad I put this in here because as you can see right here, I was about to start uploading, and I decided to take a second and talk about that because I wasn't feeling it. But hey, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for joining me, and bye bye.